What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Paul. This is the Leeds Therapy. Thank you as ever for stopping by. I really do appreciate it. On the right-hand side of your screen, you'll see all of my socials. As I always say at the start of the video, I'm getting close to 4K now. I'm under 100 away from 4K. So if you can make sure that you subscribe, make sure that your notifications are on. Any comments that you want to make, feel free, leave them in the comments section down below. Also, as I keep mentioning, we're on all of your favourite streaming platforms. So Spotify, Apple Podcast, stuff like that. Just search the Leeds Therapy and you will find us there. So if you want to listen in your car, on your walk, however you want to do, if you want to fall asleep to my dulcet tones, then please do follow on there as well. Today, however, we need to talk about that Daniel Farke interview with Sky Sports yesterday. And honestly, it left me frustrated. Not because he said anything, massively outrageous, but because he said absolutely nothing new whatsoever at all. So let's have a little get into it and see how we can disseminate all of this. So at the start of the interview, Farke was asked if it's currently the first time that he's felt real pressure at Leeds United. And he goes into a very, very long explanation on this about how the actually hardest period wasn't now, it was when he first started, and that was down to the fact that the club had just come down from the Premier League. It was the fact that the ship needed steadying. There was new approaches that were needed. The team had gone through 4 coaches in a very short space of time. So Jesse Marsh, Javi Gracia, Sam Allardyce, and of course, our beloved Lord and Saviour Bielsa. He said that he didn't know which players would still be at the club on the 1st of September as well, which also made it difficult. He discussed financial fair play as well, saying that that was also one of the biggest pressures that they were under. So they were under the pressure of the need to develop players for sale because that they had to look at balancing the books. And then the next section that he gets into is on the fact that coming from 100 points and winning the Championship and going into the Premier League, effectively calling it the greatest season in the club's history. 100 points, champions, the fact that it was an unbelievable year with unbelievable games, and that now it's about surviving and competing in the Premier League again. He wanted to make sure that expectations were realistic, and he said he wants to be the man who re-establishes Leeds properly into the top flight. Again, fair enough for now. That seems pretty bog standard kind of interview and response in little sections as they tend to run through. But then where the interview kind of goes off the rails a little bit for me and why it started to annoy me was that he went back again to the emotions of the fan base. He said it's crazy that 2 weeks ago after West Ham, we were talking about Europe with 10 points. And now after 2 tough away games, people are talking about relegation. And he said, look, this is Leeds United. Passion and emotion are a part of the club. They always have been. You shouldn't be acting surprised when this is the case. But the part that really winds me up is I kind of now sort of feel like I'm being gaslit a little bit by Farke. It feels like when it comes to interviews and things that he's saying, he has like a little checklist of things or checklist of points that he needs to get across. So this is an emotional club, tick. This, I saved the club, tick. Fans' expectations intimating that they're too high, tick. He's calm, tick. We didn't bring in enough attackers in the summer, tick. Every single time, it's like he's preparing these excuses in advance to try and push a certain narrative, maybe. The attackers line especially, he does bring it up constantly. And like I said, it's almost like his ready-made get-out-of-jail-free card. My issue with the interview is simple. It's told us nothing new. It's nothing that we haven't heard 10 times already. It didn't clarify anything. It didn't reassure anything. It didn't inspire anything for me. Instead, it gave Farke another platform to build his narrative on. We're emotional, expectations too high. As I said, didn't get enough attackers, and remember the mess I inherited. It just feels like, as a Leeds fan, it's becoming a little bit exhausting now. I don't want to hear the same lines anymore. I want to see results on the pitch. I want progression. I want performances. I don't want hyperbole and excuses anymore. I'm getting to the point where I'm past that. From the very start of the season, I've said the same thing. The easiest outcome in all of this, the one we all want, is that Farke gets it right, it turns around and leads us forward. That's best for absolutely everyone. But right now, he's not helping himself. Not with the football we're seeing and not with what he's saying. I know I'm getting annoyed at this, and based on what I'm seeing on socials and hearing from other fans, I'm not alone. The interview started fine, and then it ended like a box-ticking exercise of excuses. And honestly, genuinely, I'm just tired of it now. Anyway, that's my take on that little thing. Let me know what you think in the comment sections down below. Has it annoyed you? Do you think I'm reading too much into it? Are you still behind Farke? I am. I want him to get it right. But it's wearing thin. Really, really thin. So from my point of view, the excuses are grating on me. Are they grating on you too? If you're new here, please don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Please don't forget to like. Please also make comments on the video as well. Share it far and wide. If you want to hype it, hype the video for me as well. That would be great. Take care of each other. Most importantly, take care of yourself. And I'll see you on the next one. Cheers.